Welcome back, Salty Gamers, to a breaking news video. We had an update yesterday for the 10th anniversary, which was the 18th of November in 2025, and as of today you can get yourself a relic Hera and Sabine Wren before level 40. The earliest I've managed to get Hera at relic is level 29, and this is how we do it. So here's the proof in the pudding. We have Hera Sendula, relic 0. We've got enough rewards that we can take her up to relic, higher relics. Same here with Sabine. All abilities unlocked. We're not level 50, so we can't put mods on. So how did we go about doing this? So with the new update, everything's moved. If you've watched my other videos, you'll notice the old layout. Campaigns is where you find all your Cantina, Light and Dark Side battles, and then we've got our Colosseum and our marquee events right at the front. But that's irrelevant right now. Where we want to go to is quests, and in quests we have journey quests. Now I've completed them, but right at the top it states journey quests. It's currently 2 available. One to get Hera, one to get Sabine. So it starts off with 10 battles with a version of Luke Skywalker available in the battle. So the best way to do this is you get given Farm Boy Luke, complete 10 battles with him after level 10 when the quests become available. That clears that one. The next battle, and the next thing you've got to do is to land vulnerable 100 times. Now this is tricky for brand new accounts. There's not very many characters available to us that does this. The only one I could find that is worth farming and getting or easy to farm at a low level is Sana Staros. So what you need to do, I took it to level 50 because I was already on light side 3. But you could do this as early as possible. Because we didn't know what the quest was, we didn't know to farm her ahead of time. So as soon as you have her node unlocked, which is in Cantina 2C, which is very easy to get to, you want the cheap shot or basic to level 4. It says it will inflict vulnerable for 1 turn. That's all you need. Put as much gear or as little gear on as you need. Same with gear leveling to do the quest if you want to min-max it. If you're not bothered about min-maxing, put her to where you want to put her. Find a node where you can go on, complete it without her dying. Well, she could die if you want and you just lose some energy and get no rewards. Or so long as she could get all the way through and she's doing the damage. So what we do, I used, I think at the time I was using 3F. So went onto the battle and we used Old Ben, Sana Old Ben, just so she had a wee bit more staying power. We went into the battle with an ally, so these 3, just so that we had a bit more staying power again, to take the heat off Sana. And what we do is we go to settings, auto battle. Oh, I'll set it on top. 2 seconds. We go to auto battle, and instead of all abilities we do select option. The reason for that is we want to do basic only. So now what we do is basics. So Sana might be too strong now to do this, but we'll see. And basically what we're wanting is her to go all the way through the battles and land that vulnerable on the opponent. Like that, there you go. See the vulnerable come up there? That debuff. So, find a battle that works for you. If you're doing it really early, you could do it on a low node with a low character, and even just Sana on her own. So long as she's landing that vulnerable on her basic, you will get the achievement. If you could get around between 8 and 10 per battle. That's good going. 10 battles or so, and you've got that done. As soon as you've done that, you get a Hera at Relic. After you get Hera at Relic, you then need to do Imperial Troopers. You need to kill Imperial Troopers. So use Hera for this because it's faster. You can just put her on her own and just auto it. Now the best node that I found was 3i. Now it doesn't show any Imperial Troopers here, but it was the one that was getting the most. Run that until you do the 100 Imperial Troopers. It should only take you a few minutes. The next quest after that is defeating enemies with Hera. So you can find any single battle, but I've found that Cantina battles work best because they have a wee bit more enemies in them. The one I done was Cal Kestis because it'll become apparent why I done that one later on when I detail some of the farming plan and strategy for 2026. So run that till you do the 100. Once you've done that 100 battles, you've now got yourself Sabine Wren. And as of today, that is all the quests that's available until the 2nd of December 2025. If you're doing this in April of 2026, between April and November of 2026, it will be slightly different. You could do more and more quests as you level and unlock more and more relic characters in the same fashion as of the update for the anniversary. This may be subject to change in November the 18th, 2026, as these quests are only available until then. However, they may change these going forward, so it's unclear on how that will affect you. So get on and do that now rather than later. So on that, we will come back in 2 weeks' time with another update video on the next quests and the best way that I have found that you could complete those quests efficiently and early on in your roster so that you get the most efficient account that you possibly can at the start of your Spigo journey at the end of 2025 and into the start of 2026. In doing that, it will allow you, so the next 2 quests will give us Ezra, Chopper, and then following that you'll get a Rebel token and you'll get a Captain Rex token, which will then in turn allow you to complete Palpatine's journey and Thrawn's journey on auto, with no thought into it on both journeys. That will unlock both characters, but it will also give you a token for Emperor Palpatine at Relic 0. You will then apply that and have a Relic Palpatine as early as we can get those quests done. So I should be maybe level 65 or 70 roughly by the time we get to the next quests. I may even be pushing 85. It just depends how fast and how much XP we get. However, if you're doing this later on, the quests will be available for you, therefore you'll be able to do the quests a lot sooner and get Palpatine and the Phoenix team a lot faster. I may do an account just to see how fast that is doable at. So that's all on that just now. In the next few weeks I'll detail the actual strategy that I'm doing as I'm testing it, and I'll bring out you a full farming guide for 2026, either in December or at the start of January, following the new changes. But here's a sneak peek at what we're farming. Oh, before I go on to the sneak peek, To unlock the Lightspeed tokens once you receive them, you come into your side tab in your roster, you've got all favourites and then Lightspeed tokens. You click on Lightspeed tokens and at the top it will show you the one available. If it was Hera, you'd click Hera. There'll be a picture of Hera locked here. You click on that and you click apply. That will then take her to whatever it states here. So, for example, if I was to click this one, a Rhodium Lightspeed token, take them up to 6 stars, Relic 5, etc. I would then click on Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, and as I do that and I hit apply, she would then be unlocked and taken to that level, and that's how you apply the Lightspeed token. So, on to the preview. We go into our squads. We're doing an unaligned Force user team. We'll have our Phoenix team. The only one of which we'll need to unlock is Kanan, and then we've got these as our next farms, or potential farms. There's a bit of flexibility in it. I'll go into more detail when I bring out the farming guide, but you'll need to come and get tuned in for the farming guide of 2026. So without any further ado, thanks for watching, and remember, stay salty.